The Los Angeles Black Workers Center is a UCLA labor center project that brings together clergy, unions, students, nonprofit organizations, and black workers together to form a coalition that works collectively to improve the positions of the African American working class and empower these workers. The mission of the Black Workers Center is to increase access to quality jobs, reduce employment discrimination, and improve industries that employ black workers by raising awareness on the key issues that affect these workers today. Its strategies are leadership development of workers, research, and building strategic alliances between the Los Angeles labor movement and the black community for action and collective campaigns. As part of that goal, they are currently sponsoring a campaign called ETA, Equity, Transparency, and Accountability. This campaign is a product of a previous research that was conducted by the Black Workers Center, whose findings pointed to a black job crisis that is caused by employers' discrimination based on race, gender, and informal hiring process. It is for this reason that ETA focuses on reversing the disproportionate levels of unemployment and underemployment in the black community of LA. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics in its monthly employment situation report, the unemployment rate for blacks in the month of June was 13.7%, while for the nation as a whole, the unemployment rate was only 7.6%. This worker-led campaign is fighting against racial discrimination and for equal opportunity in the construction industry. As black workers are grossly underrepresented in the construction sector in LA, as they make up for just 4.6% of the construction workforce, yet there are 9% of union apprenticeship. For example, take the personal story of Andre Hollins, one of the members of the Black Workers Center, who you see here presenting his grievances during the June 27th MTA board meeting at Union Station. He completed an apprenticeship program in 2008 and has only worked a total of 3 months since then, even though he would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to look for work at construction sites. Here's also Richard Douglas, another member who, after successful completion of his apprenticeship, worked as a journeyman only about a month and has since then been in the union's waiting list for over half a year. And since union construction jobs are a pathway to middle class, with salaries averaging between $23 and $26 an hour, the BWC is targeting the implementation of the MTA's new Project Labor Agreement, also known as PLAs, that require workers from certain disadvantaged neighborhoods and backgrounds to be hired in public projects. This would mean hundreds of jobs that could benefit the South LA community in several MTA's proposed projects, such as the Crenshaw LAX Rail Line, Kaiser, and the Forum, that are to take place in South LA in the next 10 to 15 years. As the American Federation Labor and Work Congress of Industrial Organizations is having a convention with the union delegates and the Executive Council in LA the first week of September, the BWC is holding a congress of their own to bring attention to the black job crisis in LA to the attendees of that convention. This is a unique opportunity to bring national awareness to the black job crisis, since the AFL-CIO is a powerhouse in the nation's political arena and labor movement. As part of the Infographic research team, our job was to put together the previous research conducted by BWC and our own findings to transform it into something that could be visually engaging and educational at the same time. Our goal was to project the message that there are too many high-skilled and qualified black workers willing and able to work, yet find themselves unemployed in Los Angeles. In addition, we also want to send a message that contracts should comply with diversity clauses, equal opportunity requirements, and ensure a representative workforce. So the best way to represent these messages was through an exhibit that also incorporated an exclusion game. This consists of 8 main themes throughout the exhibit, which are the black job crisis, racial statistics of South LA, the problems of the construction industry, flaws in current hiring process, MTA Crenshaw LAX Rail Line project, the benefits of PLAs in the public sector, the opportunity the rail line presents to the black community, and finally the BWC's ideal future. The exclusion game will play a role in each of one of these themes by allowing the participants to connect to a worker that is either currently unemployed or underemployed, as they receive a profile card that will give them the personal stories of these workers. So as they're walking through the exhibit and looking at these visuals and graphs, They will be encouraged to represent their assigned workers and engage in each theme, even if they have never been in such a situation. The idea is that the theme workers and members of the BWC will facilitate the exhibit to people attending the Congress, even before they sit down on their seats and begin their dialogues, lectures, and workshops, so they can set the tone of what the Congress is all about. The main goal of the exhibit and the game is to send a message that contractors, unions, workers, and the extended Black community must work together to meet these challenges and create real fairness in the economy and equitable access for all workers.